Hey friends, so Fire Locks 4. Friends, I am coming to you today with a new lock update video. My locks are now 2 years and 1 month as of today. Friends, I cannot believe that I have been rocking my locks for 2 years. Seriously, I say this every single month because every single month seems to amaze me just a little bit more. So friends, with these locks, just really quick, my locks are thin. You know, I colored my hair a couple of months ago. With this, it does kind of seem like my locks have even thinned out a little more. Like, I look at my roots and everything, though I don't see any breakage, it just looks like my locks are thinner. And since the winter months are approaching, I just figured I better go, if that's the case, I better go ahead and combat it just right now. So what have I been doing for the winter months? Friends, so I bought this this biotin shampoo. You know, normally the Tresemme is my go-to shampoo. I bought this biotin. It's supposed to give you thicker, fuller hair. So I'm going to start using this. I have not yet used this before. However, in the beginning of my lock journey, I did use the biotin pills. And I really like those pills. However, the way that the hair was growing like everywhere, I just couldn't really get with that. So another thing that I have been using mostly to combat the itching is this coconut oil 10-in-1 spray. This has really been my go-to spray. Whenever I find it, I always purchase it. Normally, I find it at like TJ Maxx, Marshalls, or Ross. It's like $4 or $5.99. So when I go out, I normally buy like 5 of those. And I have this month also started using the this little growth oil. I've been putting this in my spray bottle as well as just putting it in my hands and rubbing it through my hair, like down my scalp. So I think this is going to work pretty good with helping keep my hair moisturized. I've been using it on and off for my lock journey for the past 2 years, more off than on. But again, because of the winter months, I had to go and find something to combat that that dry scalp. Also to help with my locks drying out from me coloring it a couple of months ago. And I just started back with the color with my castor oil. I went and bought some of this a couple of weeks ago, and this morning I went ahead, put some in my hand, just rubbed it down to the tips of my locks all through my scalp after I sprayed it with the 10-in-1. So seriously, this is my month to experiment with what works and what does not work. I even bought this this keratin 10-in-1 leave-in condition. Not really sure just how this works just yet. If it's gonna work, if it's gonna leave any buildup or anything. But I'm gonna use this probably for the month of November and December, and just I'll come back and give a review or update on those, because I did not like to feel my hair feeling all crunchy. So this morning I just used a little of the growth oil and some of the castor oil throughout my scalp and to the ends, and use that 10-in-1 coconut oil, which I use often because that has been the only thing that I have found thus far to help out with the itching. And the itching after I wash my hair is just so super crazy. So my locks definitely are growing. Like I mentioned at the start of the video, I think some of them thin out, but I don't know because I already have thin locks. Let me see if you can kind of tell if I do this, you know, like just how thin they are. And I probably have about 170 or so, but yeah, they're pretty small. They're skinny. If you don't remember how it started, my locks, please go back and review some of my earlier videos so that you can kind of get brought up to speed on how I started my locks and why they are skinny. Some of these, again, I have combined. Look, edges are definitely intact. My edges came back. No, I actually did not lose any of my edges. I just like this. So you can do better. You can do better. Yeah, my edges look good. New growth, everything is looking kind of fly. Everything is everything. So my style lately, I've just been rolling it with the sponge rollers. And that style normally lasts for me for about 2 days. Maybe I'm doing something wrong, but I love it, and I do not mind putting sponge rollers in my hair because I can't sleep in them and they cause me no harm. Just really quick, let me give you a quick overview of this, my hair. Remember my stress spot, which is doing very well. The new growth is extremely healthy and thick in that spot. I did want to point out when I turn to the back, if you can see like here how my hair is kind of frizzy, that's all the new growth, and I'm trying to get it to grow into the locks. This particular retwist that I did 3 weeks ago lasted a lot longer, but yeah, the fuzziness down at the root is from all the new growth that I had, and I'm okay with that. That's because my hair grows away from the locks, so I will have some of that fuzziness, that new growth, and like I said, I'm okay with it. Like around here, you can kind of see it. You see, the hair grows away from my locks, and I have to go back and put it in. Or not, if I don't, I can almost start a whole new lock. So yeah, I have to do that. Yeah, it's growing pretty good. It is indeed. If you can see, you know how everybody say your locks tell a story, you can definitely see mine, because this was my stress spot here. Now it's thick right up to here, but like right in this spot here, it was kind of thin because my hair began to separate and grow away from the locks, and I started a new lock, and this was actually a new lock. It started from just a little hair this small that grew away from the lock. So it's thin here. And the ones that kind of look like that I combine, like here's another one in my stress spot right here. The new growth is very thick, but again, right here is thin, and it's thicker towards the end of the hair. So I have quite a few like that. Maybe about 5 or 6 like that are thick in the new growth, thin like around here, and they get thicker at the bottom. This is one good juicy one, but it's thick here, kind of thin here. So that's where my locks were having some problems. That's where it was stress. That's, you know, where the stress area was like really, really bothering me, and that's why I use this 10-in-1, this coconut oil spray. Like I said, this is the only thing that I have been able to find that will help combat the itchiness, the dryness. This right here is just like my go-to, and I really share it with everybody because I buy a lot of these, you know, like 3, 4, 5 bottles of these. But anyone who say that their scalp is itching, I always give them this, and they have nothing but good results. They have nothing but good things to say. So I think that's it for my products. The dye in my hair is continuing to do okay. It is kind of going back to its natural color, and I'm definitely okay with that. I will never dye my hair again. I'm just going to roll with it just like this. I like the color of it, you know, just kind of give me a little highlights for the fall. And it's definitely a good change for me to experiment this. Hair is still very plentiful, extremely full. It feels good. It smells good.